Stop it. That's a bad GameStop. You used to be cool. Just stop it. Let's go.
Press start.
Jeez, we just hit a bug. We just cleaned these windows.
Where?
I don't know, did you hear the thud?
Oh, I thought you hit something in the road.
No. I'm a very safe driver.
Oh, Monday errands, heading to GameStop, Justin's favorite store.
I hate GameStop. I feel like I'm the Grinch. I hate it! I'm so completely done with them. I've had, I mean, like, maybe other people have better GameStop stories for their local GameStops. GameStop in my area is just terrible. I'm sorry. You know, there could be people working there that do a great job. I've never run across those people. But so I go in there the other day meaning yesterday, and I was looking for an action replay, what is it called, like a power saves. And it essentially you save, you back up your save data for your amiibos. So a lot of people are using it to use all the amiibos in like Breath of the Wild and stuff like that. So I go and I call them up and they're like, yeah, we've got it in stock. Sweet. So I make my way there yesterday, Sunday. I was running a bunch of errands. I had to go get my haircut done. I had to run to scoping my
You're gonna zoom in on the haircut so they can see.
They can see the top of my head.
Not really.
So, and then I run a Home Depot and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, let me run in here real quick. Let me just go and grab it, and then I gotta go on to my next errand. So I run in there. I'm like, I look around the store. I don't see it, and I'm like, hey guys, do you have this Amiibo action replay thing? And they're like, oh yeah, we got it over here. And they start rummaging through the clearance bin, and I'm like, they're like, oh, it's right here. And they pull it out, and I'm like, it's on clearance already? It's because a friend of mine bought it in California, and he's using it very frequently for Breath of the Wild. It's a new game. It's like, so they're like, yeah, whatever, it's right here, blah, blah, blah. We go to, she walks over to the checkout, she rings it up, and then she's like, do you want to pre-order anything? You know, the whole typical GameStop spiel. You want to buy more schlock? I was like, no, thank you. And then she's like, well, what about Mario Kart? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I already bought that on Amazon. Like, I already had issues with GameStop before. I was already pretty much done with them, but I thought only GameStop had this item. So I go, and she's like, okay, and I go in and I pay for the product. She puts the receipt on top of it, so I just grab it and I walk out because I'm rushing at this point. Then I just throw it in my glove box, walk over to a couple stores down. Oh, you gotta go through the yellow light. Because they had a haircut place a couple doors down. So I went and I threw it in my glove box, went and got my haircut done, sped all the way over to Home Depot, which was in the same shopping center, and did some adult things, got some fluorescent bulbs. Anyway, I come home and I park in my driveway, and I'm like, all right, so let me take a look at this thing. I open out of the glove box, let me grab it here. I'm like, huh, this says for 3DS. I need it for the Nintendo Switch and the Wii, not the 3DS. So I call them up and I'm like, hey, do you remember me? I was just in there looking for this action replay amiibo thing, and they're like, oh yeah, I remember you. Very sweet on the phone, right? And I'm like, I told you I wanted to use it for my Nintendo Switch, but you gave me one for the 3DS. Now granted, I should have looked at it, but I didn't. It's partially my fault. But still, why would she acknowledge my remark? Oh yeah, sure, you can use it on the Nintendo Switch, but it's only for the 3DS. That's not even the only.
That's like people at Home Depot working there who know nothing about houses. Like,
They're like,
what is your point at
they're like-
GameStop if you have no clue?
They're like, I need wood. Well, here's some PVC pipe. Do you want? They're both long. You know what I mean? And you can probably stack things with them. So now I'm on my way back to go return this thing. And she also said, I was like, I'm looking for the one for the Nintendo Switch that I can use for the Switch and the Wii U and stuff like that. She's like, oh, we don't have any in stock. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Time to break up with GameStop.
I am officially breaking up with GameStop. Not to mention, I came in there, my wife, the woman behind the camera, got me a wrestling game for Christmas one year, and I really wanted to play it. I never got around to playing it. It was still in the original wrapper, and I wanted to bring it to GameStop to return it. In the same location, different employee accused me of stealing it from Walmart because Walmart is in the vicinity, and said, I can't give you any credit for this because you could have stolen this from Walmart. I'm like, what kind of person do I look like? Then I'm gonna steal something from Walmart. Now I'm going down a closed through to traffic, and the battery is on the camera's dying, and it's time to drink water.
Make a U-turn.
I broke up with him. Done with him. They took the best years of my life. So as I was saying, the battery's dying, so I don't know if I can get this whole story out. But yeah, so I had a leftover game that my wife got me for Christmas. I had it for about a year, and the wrapping was still on it. And I go to return it to GameStop, and they're like, I'm sorry, I can't give you credit for this game because you could have stolen it because Walmart's the next shopping center over. I said, excuse me? You think I stole this game? And they're like, well, you could have taken it from Walmart and brought it over here and to get credit. And I was, my wife was running for city council at the time, and I had her name printed on my chest, running for city council. I said, do you really think that I would come in here with my wife's first and last name and she's running for city council with a stolen video game? And they're like, unfortunately, I can't do anything about it, and since I already saw it in the wrapping and I already saw you brought it in here, that we can't trade it to you. And I said, so you're not gonna accept this? And he's like, no. And I was like, okay. So I ended up having to go to frickin' corporate. Make sure you give me this shot. You get like the bottom of my face.
Well, you went to corporate because you were upset about being accused of being a thief.
I was accused of stealing the video game. I've never in my life stolen a video game. I've been a gamer since I can remember. Since as early as I can remember, since I was a child. NES, Game Boy, I was buying video games myself. Well, my parents, basically. But are you kidding me? GameStop accuses me of being a thief. You don't know me, sir. I ain't gonna call you a thief. Why are you gonna call me a thief?
So then what happened when you called corporate?
Oh, they apologized. They gave me a $25 gift card, which, you know what? I applied to No Man's Sky. Waste of money. So that wasn't even the only story. So they accused me of being a thief. They sold me the wrong item. And then I forgot that when Pokemon Sun and Moon were coming out, all over their posters are like, you get it from GameStop, you get this Snorlax, right, with a special Z move. So I made sure I pre-ordered it from GameStop, and personally I've been really against pre-ordering from GameStop. But I was like, fine, I'll do it. I really like Snorlax. So I go and I pre-order it, and I get it, and I play the game like a few days after its release. And I'm like, where's my Snorlax? Like, where is it? So I call up GameStop and I'm like, yo dude, where's my Snorlax? And they're like, oh, you just download it. You just download it from the game. And I'm like, what do you mean just download? I thought it was something special when you would pre-order at GameStop. And they're like, no. That's just Nintendo was giving out Snorlax. We were just advertising that you get it. And I'm like, guys, come on, your advertisement made it appear that I had to pre-order from you guys to get the dang Snorlax. I just miss the days of when it was so much easier. Let's move this up here a little bit. No, stop. Right. I just hold it.
Go ahead.
I'll just selfie stick this. There we go. I just miss the days of it being simpler to purchase video games. I grew up in California, and I don't know if you guys remember Game Crazy. They were an extension of Hollywood Video. So it was like Blockbuster's rival was Hollywood Video. And all their video games from Hollywood Video would be, at a period of time, was this place called Game Crazy. And there was this place called Game Crazy that was near me when I lived in California. And the people who worked there were super down to earth, welcomed you to come in, talk to you about video games. And I came in and I was like, I'm thinking about buying, it was one of the Paper Mario games. They're like, yeah, no problem. Let's pop it into one of the game systems that we have on the TV. Play it for like 5-10 minutes. If you like it, then go in and buy it. And if you don't like it, then no big deal. They were so cool, and I was just like, I miss that kind of customer service instead of being like forced to like buy things. I'm so over GameStop. As you can see, she wants to play right now. Say hi, Kyrie. Say hi. She's speechless. But yeah, so from this day on, sorry if I look up because I'm looking at the view. I'm still getting used to having a camera with a viewfinder or whatever the heck this thing is called. I am done with GameStop. I got my Switch, my Nintendo Switch from Amazon. I got my Breath of the Wild from Amazon. I'm going to be getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from Amazon. Let's go, Amazon. But I'm done. I'm done! Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're being stupid.
GameStop called me a thief! They called me a thief. I'm not lying. Can you believe that? How could you accuse...
I wish I was there to witness that, though.
I was so mad. I was so mad, like, how are you going to accuse your freaking customer? You probably stole this game and you're trying to sell it back to me. I didn't even get to finish the story.
They should have given you more than a gift.
So, after I called corporate, and they're like, I'm so sorry they accused you of being a thief. We'll give you a gift card. I mentioned a little earlier, I put it towards, like, No Man's Sky, which it's a whole nother story.
That's another video for another day.
That's a whole nother video for another day. But, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. They gave me the $25 gift card. I blew it on No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, so
yeah, blew it is an accurate.
Yeah, I blew it like bad, like, but whatever. So the GM of GameStop was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you can still return your game here." Now, granted, it was wrapped still. The original sealing was wrapped, and I literally had to go in. I tried to sell it like on the Facebook like groups, and nobody wanted to buy it because it was like almost a year-old WWE wrestling game, and so of course nobody was going to buy it because the next year was already come out in a couple months. So I literally had to go back to GameStop, open the game in front of them, and sell it used. $14.40.
And then GameStop will go back and sell it for $30.
That's their MO. That's their MO. That's what they do. That's why so many people are so angry with GameStop, because they know that they purposely take games for a lower price and upsell them as used products. So it's literally like a difference of like $5.
I understand profit, but that's like a huge swing from like 14 and they'll go back and sell it for 35, 40. It's like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, it's like like the difference between like a used game and a new game is generally like $5. Like, from what I remember. But I don't shop there anymore. And then now they're trying to sell retro games. This is going to be like the whole video of me just like complaining about GameStop. Now they're selling retro games, which is bad. because now they're cutting into the market of the local retro gaming stores, and I love retro games. Cutting into the market of the retro game stores. GameStop, stop it. Stop it. That's a bad GameStop. You used to be cool. Just stop it. I don't have anything else to say about them. Call me a thief. What do you think about that, Kyrie? Am I a thief? Don't get your nose on the camera, please. It's a new camera.
I think she's like tripping out because she sees herself.
Do you see yourself?
Like, who's that good-looking puppy?
She actually likes to watch herself. She actually likes to watch TV. Now she's going after the camera. Dakota? Dakota, would you like to make your debut on this first vlog? Oh, Kyrie, stop.
She's trying to take the cord.
Stop, Kyrie.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get your sister in the shot.
I'm stealing the show.
Dakota?
Dakota, come here. Come say hi to your friends on the interwebs.
Hey, coders.
Hi, coders.
This is Dakota. Sometimes we call her coders. Or Coda. And that's Kyrie. And that's Coda. Thank you, baby. Alright, we're done here. We gotta end the vlog. I don't know how we end these things anymore. Stop kissing me now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just stop. Stop it. Sit down. Go sit. Oh, now she's huffing and puffing. She's all excited. Alright, that's our GameStop story. I'm a thief, apparently. GameStop.